When you are ready to paint your Alibrije, you will need several things to start. You will need neon paints. You will need a little cup of black. You'll of course need your clay project. You'll need some different size brushes, and you will need some pin tools, paper clips that have been bent for detail. So you'll also need paper towel and a mat to keep the table clean. I'm going to set my paints and things off to the side and my clay down here. I also have a cup for water for washing out. One thing to note is that this paint that we will be using is acrylic paint, so it will not wash off your clothing. So please make sure you take care. It also will not wash out of the brushes if you forget to put them in water. You'd want to make sure you dry the brushes before you go back for a new color. If you do change color, you don't want to get water in the paint so that they can do a nice job of painting. So for this technique of painting this Alibrije, it's going to be kind of like a base coat and then a detail color or detail colors. So think about what kind of colors you might like to have, and consider having lots of different colors. You shouldn't be all the same, because it's much more interesting and fun if you have lots of different colors. So to do the base coat, you simply dip in the paint with a brush and using a poking motion if there's a lot of texture, or a brushing back and forth motion if there's not. You can paint kind of the base coat on everything. You'll want to make sure you sort of knock down any large paint mountains, but do sort of pick up your clay and make sure that you're getting kind of all of those edges as much as possible to create a finished look. If you want black, you have to use black at the very end when you're done with everything else. And you want to use it just a little bit because black is so strong that against the neon, it's going to really pop out and stand out. So you want to make sure that if you're going to use black, you use it sparingly. Don't use it everywhere. But if you feel like there's some things that kind of get lost, or if you want to just define some edges, you can certainly do that with the black. When you're happy, wipe off your tools one last time and put your clay on the grid drying rack.